around the streets of Paris and was famous among popular philosophers such as Voltaire, Montaigne, and many others. The idea spawned in the American colonies. This provided the philosophical basis of the American Revolution. The impact of Thomas Paine's common sense on colonial thought was immense, especially towards revolutionary leaders such as Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and Henry Lee. The author of Common Sense gave a reasonable argument for American independence by saying,
"You will do me the justice to remember that I have always earnestly supported the right of every man to his own opinion, however different that opinion might be to mine. He who denies to another this right makes a slave of himself to his present opinion, because he precludes himself the right of changing it. The most formidable weapon against errors of every kind is reason. I have never used any other, and I trust I never shall."
What is the condition in Lexington and Concord?
Then the British. They filmed these murders and 8 of them 18 men killed and 10 wounded. In Concord, the British eradicated the military supply in all the stores.
One of the surviving British soldiers from the attack of Lexington and Concord. Can you give me an update, soldier?
We were ambushed in Boston, and I lost 3 of my friends. 9 other soldiers were wounded. We retreated to Lexington, and we lost over 200 soldiers.
From Philip, back to you. Mr. Adams, you spitfire well, but the king's gunspit lead. You will lead us down to the path of ruin.
And you, sir, will lead us down to the path of slavery.
If it is like war, you shall have it. But in England's victory in war, Mr. Adams, Massachusetts is free to fight England to war until the moon falls in the sea. But she will fight alone.
Gentlemen, order! The chair recognizes the distinguished gentleman from Philadelphia, Mr. Benjamin Franklin.
Friends, I remind you that we lack not in great talkers, but great doers. I find myself in agreement with Mr. Adams. War is upon us, like it or not. Our great imperatives that we honestly and faithfully did everything in our power to prevent it. But war is here on our doorsteps, whether our steps be in Boston or Baltimore. There are two types of voices here. One seeks reconciliation with England, and the other seeks independence. I address the former, and it was the Parliament that brought our country to destruction. They have begun to burn our towns, murder our people. Look upon their hands. The fault lies not with Mr. Adams. It lies with England.
If Congress does not take over the army in Boston, soon it will disintegrate. All hope will be lost. The time has come. We must have a general today.
Gentlemen, I think the solution is obvious. John Hancock is my nominee to lead our new national army.
Mr. Payne, you flatter me. But we also have gentlemen available of impeccable credentials. Southerner, Colonel Mr. Charles Henry Lee of Virginia,
who was born in England, would be perfectly happy to be there now. The man we are looking for is among us, and he is a Southerner from Virginia. I nominate as General of the Colonial Army, Colonel George Washington.
Commander George Washington will be heading the Continental Army in this fierce battle for freedom.
I'm here with Commander Washington. Good morning, Commander. Can you give me a little update on the American Revolution?
Yes, for sure. We have managed to attack them at Bunker Hill, and many blood has been spattered. Although we lost the battle, but we managed to kill thousands of British troops.
And what is your next plan?
My dream is to bring freedom to this soil. We are going to force them to evacuate Boston, and we are indefinitely going to dislodge them in New York.
Thank you, Commander.